12 now on ESPN+. Welcome to Morgantown, West Virginia for Game 2 of a new college basketball season. WVU hosting Monmouth. Welcome you courtside. Nick Farrell here alongside the Hall of Famer Warren Baker. We'll check in with Amanda Mazey here in just a bit. Bake, I know interim coach Josh Eilert was relieved to have Game 1 over with and in the bag, but the feeling out process for this team is going to continue for several more weeks.
Yeah, they got to learn to play together. You know, they've been practicing, but you need to play someone else. I think it was a big step the other night, big step tonight too.
Let's take a look at the key players in tonight's matchup. Monmouth coming off a loss in its season opener against George Mason, but the kid that starred with a team-high 21 points is Xander Rice, the son of head coach King Rice.
Yes, he's a great player. Scored over 1,000 points in his career at Bucknell. Now comes to play his 5th year for his dad. I think it's a real treat for both.
That's interim West Virginia coach Josh Eilert, who earned career win #1 Monday in 67-59 fashion over Missouri State. The Mountaineer Maniacs are ready. The referees are ready. Let's toss it up for game number 2 at the Coliseum. Jesse Edwards wins the tip for WVU. Wearing camo uniforms, a tip of the cap to active duty military and veterans here with Veterans Day coming up tomorrow. Same starting lineup for the Mountaineers as on Monday against Missouri State. Edwards down low with a slam.
Boy, Jesse Edwards able to get that baseline just now. He's so strong when he gets in there, you're not going to stop that.
He took the big fella for Monmouth, Nikita Konstantinovsky, to the rack. 6'11 against 6'10, and Edwards won that duel. First possession here for the visiting Hawks. We mentioned they're led by Xander Rice, the son of King Rice, and Konstantinovsky, the grad transfer who played previously at Tulsa and Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. This is Jarrett Valencia, who made his first career start against George Mason. Inside to Konstantinovsky. He matches against Edwards. Offensive foul.
Yes. Jesse Edwards did a good job of holding his position just now. The officials called standing right there to call the foul. Said there was a shove off inside.
First personal on Konstantinovsky, the native of the Ukraine. Had a career-high 3 blocks in the opener against George Mason. Mountaineers 67-59 winners over Missouri State. Overcame a poor first-half shooting performance, Bake. Entered the locker room just 4 for 32 from the field.
Yeah, they did. They had a lot of trouble, but they played much better in the second half when they started sharing the ball.
Meanwhile, Monmouth lost by 11 against George Mason. Seth Wilson with the takeaway, spinning inside, lost it, and it's Valencia who has it back for the Hawks.
Turnover to turnover.
Yeah, speaking of turnovers, Monmouth was +6 in turnover margin against George Mason, but had 6 critical turnovers late in that game that prevented the Hawks from coming back.
Yeah, West Virginia will have to take care of the ball, though. They turned George Mason over 18 times.
Mountaineers single-digit turnovers in their season opener, had just 7 against Missouri State. Here's Valencia working against Slazinski. Fadeaway won't fall. Rebound ripped by JoJo Harris.
Well, you know, West Virginia needs to remember what worked well last ball game out. They need to share the ball and rebound it. When they shared the ball, they played really well. In the first half, they end up going one-on-one, and it caused some problems.
Harris, corner 3. Chance to tie or take the lead from Monmouth after West Virginia's 5th turnover. Reminder, Mountaineers only had 7 turnovers in their opener against Missouri State. Rice in the lane.
Boy, that was a quick up. His dad wants him to shoot more, and he said, I've got to tell my assistant coaches to keep telling him to shoot the basketball. He doesn't want to be the dad to tell him, but he says, my assistants have to tell him we need him to shoot the ball.
Well, if you look at the stat sheet after that game, it was as if Rice bought shots in bulk, 7 for 21 in the season opener. But that's what the coaching staff wants from the transfer from Bucknell. 6th West Virginia turnover. Cornelius Robinson took that one away. Now Bashir for 3, and Monmouth leads. Here's Quinn Slazinski. Shades the screen from Edwards. 6 to shoot, and he puts one up. Swish.
Sander was in no man's land. He can't handle Slazinski out there.
Take away West Virginia. Great pass by Slazinski. Johnson with the finish.
Boy, that no-look pass really shifted the defense. Slazinski with two sparkling plays back-to-back.
7-0 run for West Virginia, and King Rice wants a timeout. Monmouth has watched its 5-point lead disappear abruptly against West Virginia. Monmouth has gone small here, Bake, looking for one last offensive possession.
Right.
4 guards and a forward. Wilson misses again, but West Virginia retains possession. Big offensive rebound. Five seconds left. Slazinski to Johnson. That one's long. Edwards got it up and got it to go.
That counts.
Jesse Edwards has dominated the offensive glass throughout the first half of this game.
Had to catch and shoot all in one motion, really.
Let's go to Amanda Mazey now with Coach Josh Eilert. Tight ball game between Monmouth and West Virginia. Collins at the logo, over to Konstantinovsky. Back to Rice. Rice inside against Neve. Spinning, shooting, scoring. That's the guy you want to have the ball in his hands. Xander Rice. Good hands by Johnson. Defending Rice. 6 to shoot. Rice pulls up. That is a tough shot by Xander Rice.
That's NBA quality right there. You see, they've got length. Valencia over there.
Kick to Seth Wilson. 3 ball. No good. Rebound Collins. Collins inside for the lay-in.
They're continuing to push, knowing that West Virginia is right now running on fumes.
Collins has 15. It's a double-digit Monmouth lead, largest Hawks edge of the game. Mountaineers need a stop with just over 4 left in the second half. Meanwhile, a bucket here for the Hawks could be killer. Rice thinking about it, firing, splash.
Wow.
Xander Rice is unconscious with a career-high 28. Xander Rice has the Monmouth Hawks well on their way to an upset over West Virginia of the Big 12. This kid is absolutely incandescent. He cannot miss. 28 points for the 5th-year transfer.